Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Deep Thoughts with Joey Sheho. On today's video, I will be talking about getting vulnerable with other people other than your partner. Yes, most times we get vulnerable, we get exposed to other people without even knowing it. And we seem to have problems emanating from every angle in our relationships, and we really can't fathom why or where it's coming from. So, I'm going to give you these tips today, and you'll thank me later. Without further ado, let's understand what it means to be vulnerable. The literal meaning of being vulnerable is that someone is exposed to something or is unguarded, unprotected, etc. That is just what vulnerable means, okay? Now, what then does it mean to be vulnerable in a relationship? When you're vulnerable with your partner, it means you have intentionally and decisively allowed your partner to know everything about you. This means that your feelings, your fears, your thoughts, your victories, your weaknesses, your strength, just about everything about you is being made in the open to your partner. All right. Now, this is really healthy, all right, according to experts, experts such as Bobby, Terry Nelson, and quite a number of them. They've actually said that the goal for which we get vulnerable in our relationships or with our partners is just so we can attain this level of connectivity with our partners, which is very, very important. And Terry particularly says that the level or the quantum of intimacy that exists between people in a relationship is basically due to the level of vulnerability that exists between them. All right. You tell your partner what you're up to, maybe your desires, your wishes, your interests, your victories, your weaknesses, your fears. And in return, he accepts, he acknowledges, accepts, and then, of course, he supports you in the best way he can. So that is what it means being vulnerable. You're not scared of telling your partner who you are. You're not scared of telling him what you have done in time past. You're not just scared of telling him just your fears and about everything about you. Now, certain times we seem to drift away from the main thing and we find ourselves, you know, telling other people about stuff that we're not supposed to tell them. All right. And so that gets us vulnerable. And on this aspect, it is negative because it is not nutritious to your relationship with your partner. Now, I'll tell you why some of the things that get us vulnerable with other people. One of the very glaring reason is because of maybe the unhealthy treatment that is usually being dished out to us by our partner. Other times, it could be that our partner is being insensitive to our basic needs. Is being insensitive to some of the things we had uttered to him about our fears or the things we would have loved to enjoy in that relationship. So we seem to ignore them. So some of those things could actually push us into getting exposed with other people. And I'll tell you this, some people are actually waiting for that opportunity to like plunge in and then, yes, this is the time I have. All right. On this video, I don't know if I should talk about some of the things they do, like to lure you to them so you can just get vulnerable with them. um, I want you to remember that there are people out there that wish to have you as their partner, and the only thing they do is they keep praying outside. God, let them have problem. I pray they have problem. You don't know, you might not know, all right? So there are people like that that would actually literally keep praying such prayers. I happen to have experienced one like that, all right? So if, for example, you decide to just, oh, okay, my partner does not give me attention. I need care. I need all the love. He cannot even tell me I love you. That's okay. These are some of the things you need. But he's unable to give that to you. And so you might just find yourself telling someone, maybe the next available person. And since that person is willing to give you that listening ear, why not you just find yourself getting open to him? And you might not know, maybe it's that same person that has been praying for you to have problem. And here you are finally telling him about the issues you're having with your partner. What then do you think he will say to you? All right. So getting vulnerable with other people is actually detrimental, especially as it relates to the relationship that exists between you and your partner. So you need to watch it. It is very, very nutritious to be vulnerable with your partner, all right? But it is detrimental to be vulnerable with other people relating to your relationship with your partner. I hope I'm not confusing myself. I don't think I'm confusing myself. All right. I know you're wiser today from this video. So yeah. On the next episode, I'm going to tell you some of the ways. I'm going to give you examples. Like I'm going to give you live stories of things that had happened due to people getting vulnerable or being, exposed or being open-minded to other people about their relationship and what it eventually cost to their relationship. So I'm going to do that on our next episode. But the crux of my talks today is that you stop getting vulnerable with other people about your relationship. Talk about your issues and sort them out yourself, and you'll be fine. So, I'll call it a day. I'll see you again. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Bye.